Another good morning. It's the 17th of July 2012, but although it's July, we're going to see a Mayflower. Yeah, you've got it. On the way back, being dragged by a diesel, Mayflower will be departing on its journey from the Mid-Norfolk Railway, and we're going to see it. This is a small video, and I hope you'll come with us and enjoy. Thank you very much. That's the Meridian on its way to London St Pancras, number 012. HST coming on its way to Nottingham. And I don't think I mentioned it, we're actually on our way to Leicester. Here we come, this is our train, the 10:20 to Sheffield, no, Nottingham, but we're getting off at Leicester. I thought he was going to tip that out the door for a minute.
Oh, some days I feel.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Should happen.
Thank you very much.
Would you like?
Anything but except gingers.
Anything much.
They're too hard, aren't they, ginger nuts? They break your teeth.
Double chocolate chip.
Yeah, please. Got a couple of them. Please. Lovely, thank you very much. Yeah, a bottle of water still, please. That's lovely, thank you very much. Well, there's nothing on find and sidings, I didn't expect there to be, but I'm going to enjoy a nice cup of coffee now.
Going down there.
If I do go down, I'll have to find out what team.
This is approaching Leicester, 70013 and 70011. Hopefully that'll be coming through the station when we get there. So here we are at Leicester station. It is 11 o'clock in the morning. HST just departing for London St Pancras. .43066. And there's all the other spotters over there. They're all waiting to see the Mayflower as well. Got transport police here as well. whether you know, but there's a pair of 20s sitting down there.
20s?
Oh, sorry, 70s. Bloody hell. Yeah. Did you know?
We reckon there's two coming. They're 11 and
Oh yeah, but they're sitting down there in the loop, waiting for a clear path, I should think. Yeah.
Dolly Mount Sorrel yesterday, what they told me. But that's going to be right.
270s sitting down there.
Oh right, they're in there.
In the loop, yeah.
They've been sitting down there for half an hour.
Oh, have they?
We ain't got room in Mount Sorrel for them.
Oh.
Because all the stuff's been running late.
Oh, right, okay.
It's 11 and 13.
That's it, yeah. I've just come past them. I thought, well, I'll let everybody know who's here. Perhaps they don't know. But I know most people watch the forums and, you know, and all that. But I don't.
What's that, man?
What time have you got for Mayflower?
I've not heard about Mayflower. I had it last week at Nuneaton, behind a 31.
Well, it's coming through here. I've got it to about 220.
31601's on, yeah. So that's the one that will pilot in it.
223 I've got for a time. Okay. Here's the 70s coming in. While I was looking north, they creep in south. Very quiet locomotives these are. Just right, thank you very much. Right, this is the unit coming in from Lincoln, which will do quite a fast turnaround, and I think once that's happened the 270s will go north. They're going up to Mount Sorrel. It's a bit unusual. We've got a HST coming into platform 1. And we've got a cross country in platform 2, which is going to Stanstead Airport. We have the train sitting down there, you can hardly see it, going to Lincoln, and 2 class 70s sitting there. Quite a nice selection. Right, the HST and the cross country is both due to leave, if I heard correctly, at 11:30. They can't both go together. And now we've got what looks like a freight coming down the line, for which the Lincoln train is waiting to go, and that should have gone at 11:30, 11:24. This looks like it could be the steel.
We are sorry that the 11:25 East Midland Street service to Lincoln Central is delayed by approximately 6 minutes. On behalf of East Midland Street, we apologise for this late running and the inconvenience may cause you. The next train is on platform 14.
There you go. I get the impression that there's a fair bit of congestion going on around the Leicester area today. Okay, we've now got a green for the Lincoln train to go.
Train now approaching platform 1 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 1.
Waiting in the distance up there is an East Midlands train that is waiting for the Lincoln train to clear the track, and over in platform 1 we've got another freight coming in.
Ticket checks are in operation at this station today. Please have your ticket available for inspection.
You're coming up very, very slowly. Well, that freight is going to have to wait until the Stanstead passenger unit, the cross country, has gone, which will go first out of the GBRF and the 270s. Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, I think he's going to go straight through. Oh, of course he can go up the freight line, he can. It's all go here. They're all going together. What about that? 3 freight locos in one shot. Well, if Mayflower doesn't turn up by the time I'm ready to go home, it's worth coming just for what we've seen already. I hope you're enjoying it.
Security personnel,
is quiet now, and the train for Stanstead Airport sitting in the platform, it's just been announced that it's been cancelled. So anyone flying out from Stanstead are going to be right in the poo. Very bad, isn't it? Because if they coached the people down there, they'd never get there in time for their planes, I bet. Very, very bad. I should imagine it's broken down or something. There you go. And a light engine now. It's not 12, I haven't been here an hour yet. So I've done very, very well. That's on its way to London St Pancras and calls at Market Harborough only. The train that was cancelled has now gone away up into a side into the north of the station. Don't think there was anything wrong with the train. I think something happened on the train and they've had to take it out of service. So all those going to Stanstead have now got to get on that one which we're looking at now, go to Nottingham, and then go from Nottingham down on the East Coast main line to Stanstead.
Please stand well clear of the edge of platform 4.
Okay, stand clear of the edge of platform 4, and that is because the unit with the problem has gone up the line and is now coming back. Whether it's going, I don't know where it's going. No one on it except the ticket collector and the driver. Could come back up and go into one of these sidings here. We shall see. Well, there you go. Very interesting what goes on.
On the 12:18 cross-country service to Stanstead Airport. Calling at Melton Mowbray, Oakham, Stamford, Peterborough, March, Ely, Cambridge, Audley and Stanstead Airport.
So there you go. That's the one that supposedly well, it was cancelled when it was sitting in platform 2. It went up the track, came back down into platform 4 and is now forming a train going back to Birmingham New Street. So there's nothing wrong with the train. So what I want to know is, why did they cancel it? Your guess is as good as mine. Just for your interest in continuing with this saga, there's the one that's been announced sitting in platform 4, which usually departs from platform 1. Okay, going to Birmingham New Street. That's the one that supposedly could not proceed to Stanstead Airport. And then over in platform 2, we have got the next train going to Stanstead Airport. Okay, that's another 3-car unit, and we can't see it, but in platform 1 is another cross-country going to Birmingham New Street. Confused.com?
Platform 2A.
So am I.
Is the 1218 cross-country.
All has now been revealed. Something has happened at Stamford, and that is why the trains going to Stanstead Airport are being turned around and sent back to Birmingham. So it'll be interesting to see whether it's just the route to Stanstead and not the route coming from Stanstead. If it is the route coming from Stanstead as well, then Mayflower is not likely to turn up. I was just sitting making a phone call to Darren, and this crept up from the south. Don't know where it's going or what it's doing, but it's obviously waiting for the peg to turn green. Another interesting little situation. The train is coming in from Lincoln. It's also called at Nottingham, but the platform that it's going into, the cross-country is sitting in that platform as well. So here's the other unit, the second unit to be cancelled, that went up the line out of platform 2, is now going back into platform 2. Oh, just a minute, hang on. Meanwhile, the other one, the first one that was cancelled, that still sits in platform 4 with the Lincoln train in front of it. But the Lincoln train will come out and go back to Lincoln. I don't think there's any problem with that. But all the trains are late due to late running of all the local services. So some of the mainline trains are late as well now. Oh, what a muck up. Well, that's goodbye to another one. Another train has now been cancelled going to Sheffield. Well, it's been about 20-25 minutes since my last report. This is as good as filming the trains, this is. The Derby train is now delayed by 50 minutes due to a derailed or delayed train. I didn't quite catch which. And we've at last got a train going to Stanstead Airport now. So still none the nearer as to what happened at Stamford, but that train is now heading for Stamford and Peterborough and down to Stanstead Airport. So hopefully things will start to get back to normal now. I know you'd love to see another HST. It's so noticeable that during the daytime there's hardly anybody travelling on these HSTs, you know. Another stone creeping up the back while we were talking. They always come while you're talking, don't they? Yeah.
Pencil or something?
For what?
Well, I want to just jot it down.
Oh, right. I'll have a look.
Right, I brought one with me, but I don't know where it's going. It must be falling away. I'm not found it.
Another East Midlands coming in from Lincoln. This is 25 minutes late. It is now almost 1 o'clock. This train is off to Nottingham, but the one following it to Sheffield, there is now, believe it or not, a signalling problem. Been in touch with David, and Mayflower has already passed through Peterborough and Marholm, so is well on its way, and it was about 8 minutes late, so I understand. So it shouldn't be long before it comes tumbling down these tracks.
Traction 4 was a 13:55 East Midlands train service to London to Pancras. Calling it London to Pancras only.
Got another one. That's 3 in a row. How about that? I'm going to let you into a secret. Mayflower is coming. Cheers.
The train now approaches platform 2 does not stop here. Please stand well clear of the end of platform 2. Platform 1 for the 14:16 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. Calling at South Wixton, Narborough, Hinckley, Nuneaton, Holmeshill Parkway and Birmingham New Street.
Well, apart from the platform staff getting in the way, that's pretty nice.
Right, thank you.
Well, it's been a little while since I've seen Shanks, and he was creeping up platform 2 while Mayflower was going down just beyond the bridge, so we might see it if we get on the train and head back towards Wellingborough. I believe, according to Darren, who I thank very much for information, that it's going to park up there for a half to 3/4 of an hour. Okay, so we're now on the 1433 East Midlands train heading for Market Harbour, Kettering, Wellingborough, Luton and London St Pancras. It is running at the moment 4 minutes late. Looks as if it might be a bit more before it leaves Leicester. Quite mucky windows again. Never mind. Not too bad, but down the track down there should be Mayflower and the 31.
Welcome aboard passengers joining us here at Leicester. This is the day 1433 East Midlands train service and through to London St Pancras. We're approximately 7 minutes late. This is due to allow a late running service to overtake us at Stanstead. Going to call at Market Harbour, Kettering, Wellingborough, Bedford, Luton, Parkway and London St Pancras. Due in approximately 4:05. First class towards the rear of the service, coaches G and a bit portion of coach D. Standard class accommodation throughout the rest of the train. Please keep all aisles and gangways clear of luggage, as there will be a trolley making its way through this train today. Smoking is not permitted anywhere aboard East Midlands train services, includes all toilets and vestibule ends.
There you go. Aren't you lucky? Hope you've enjoyed today. I'm going to sign off now and have a cup of coffee. Bye.